is sponsored by Surfshark. What's up you guys, it's Katie, welcome back to Still the Spotlight. Today I'm finally back with round 2 to dressing like your favorite cartoon characters. I threw in a couple of anime editions in between, but I thought it was about time we came back for the OG. I've taken a bunch of your requests from last time, plus thrown in just a couple of my own personal faves, but let me know some of your other ultimate favorite characters that you might want to see me recreate next, whether they are animated or not.
An average kid that no one understands.
Trixie's look for me is a classic when it comes to stylish cartoon characters, so I had to include her this time around. The top and skirt combo is pretty simple, but the white boots and purple headband actually make this look very current. This is the sort of outfit I'd expect to see on Instagram right now. Sadly, I didn't actually have the perfect lilac headscarf to use, so I've just strategically wrapped this top around my head and hoping I don't look like too much of an idiot. One accessory I did have though was this adorable mini backpack, and this is not part of her original look or anything, but I just felt like it matched in perfectly. Okay, I'm actually curious because we're going from a Nickelodeon show to a Disney show. Was there one that you guys actually watched more of as a kid? Like, I know my boyfriend was a Cartoon Network person through and through, but for me, I was kind of 50-50 between Nick and Disney, so I'd love to settle it once and for all. The Disney cartoon we're moving on to is Recess, and I took my inspiration from the Ashleys, who obviously took their inspiration from the Heathers. All of the girls perfectly rock that preppy style in their signature colors. I decided to go for Ashley A, who is the leader, just because her color combo was the most wearable for my personal wardrobe, since it's a black two-piece with the pop of pink underneath. This is something I would 100% wear, and even though it is super similar to the reference picture, I don't think it leans costumey at all. It just looks like someone whose style icon is Cher Horowitz.
Dooby dooby doo, where are you? We got some work to do now.
Next up, however, will universally scream costume because it is Velma from Scooby Doo. Even without the full look, just wearing an orange turtleneck, I guarantee you will have at least one person be like, oh, Velma vibes. But I did do a version of Daphne last time, and so many people wanted to see my take on Velma, so here it is. I do actually think it's a very cute look, but for me personally, I would probably take more inspiration from the overall silhouette and combination and try and switch out the colors just so it doesn't look so obvious. Otherwise, I would probably just bank this one for Halloween. I don't know why so many people be sleeping on the strawberry shortcake girls, but let me tell you, they serve some looks. There was so many I wanted to recreate, but the only one possible with my current wardrobe was Angel Cake. This does give off a really sweet and innocent vibe, which makes sense because I think overalls are often linked to this sense of youth. But I do think partnered with the bucket hat and some chunky sneakers, it can also give off this kind of like playful K-pop boy group stage performance vibe. I don't know. I feel like that's really niche, but hopefully you guys know what I'm talking about. I decided to swing my little basket because you guys know I am desperate to over-accessorize, and the reference picture I was using did have her carrying one. I also added the touch of the purple shoelace used as a belt just to cinch me in at the waist a little bit. It is now time to serve you a little bit of shark realness thanks to today's video sponsor, which is Surfshark. Surfshark is an award-winning VPN, aka a virtual private network, which, trust me, comes in handy for a lot of things, but possibly the biggest benefit at the moment whilst we're all stuck in ISO is it can give you access to a ton more Netflix libraries. If you weren't already aware, the version of Netflix you see can be completely different depending on what region you're in. So with Surfshark, I'm able to easily and quickly change my location settings, and ta-da! Instantly, I gain access to a ton more content, including a bunch of the cartoons I'm featuring today, amongst so much more. I thought I would give a little PSA, particularly for the US viewers, because if you switch your settings over to Brisbane, Australia, then you'll actually be able to watch a bunch of my favorite films, including all of the Studio Ghibli titles that have just been added, but I believe have been excluded from US, Canada, and Japan. For some reason, Australia also offers way more K-dramas, so if you're interested, they do have titles like Hotel de Luna and He is Psychometric. When we're not all stuck at home binge watching, I do still use Surfshark, especially to keep me safe when I'm using potentially sketchy public Wi-Fi. They're able to ensure your privacy and safety online by protecting all your personal information. Sam and I actually both used the service when we were overseas, and that was possible because Surfshark is the only VPN that offers unlimited devices under just one account. You can use my code SPOTLIGHT for 83% off plus 1 extra month for free, and since Surfshark do offer a 30-day money-back guarantee, if you are interested, you can try it risk-free via the link in the description box. One of the most requested cartoons last time around was Adventure Time, so that's exactly what I'm giving you today. Obviously, dressing up like a princess isn't gonna make for the most realistic ensemble, but I actually think this one turned out so sick. The silhouette on this dress just hits the nail on the head with the puffy sleeves and also just that voluminous body. Since I went for the shorter dress option, I teamed it up with the longer boots, and weirdly enough, this actually makes it more wearable for me because this is a combo that I frequently use, although not to such an extravaganza. To play into her usual tiara situation, I used this Diamante headband and used a little bit more sparkle in the earrings and necklace as well. Of course, I had to come up with something for Marceline as well, and a lot of her pairings are quite basic, at least for my personal taste, so I kind of decided to take bits from here and there and then roll it into one new look. I had this thrifted striped sweater which was really similar to one of her designs, and also handy to know can double for Freddy Krueger and also that one look that Jungkook wears in the War of Hormone music video. I did some DIY distressing on it and then teamed it with a pair of jeans. Most of the time she does wear blue jeans, but I don't know, I just wasn't loving the combo, so I went for these washed out black gray ones and tucked them into a pair of signature red boots. Obviously, I don't have a guitar, so I went for this long crossbody bag and used a lot of chain accessories. Honestly, I feel like this kind of looks like me in 8th grade ready to go to a My Chemical Romance concert, but it is what it is. Hands down, my favorite from last time was Flora from Winx, so I wanted to throw in a little bit more Winx Club love, so this is my recreation of Stella. Obviously, the main aim is going to be sticking to the orange and green color combo, and I actually used the exact same top as I used for Flora's outfit, but I just tied it in the front this time. I layered on the gold jewelry once again, and I'm actually really happy with how it turned out, minus the shoe situation, because that is the hardest thing to recreate when it comes to cute cartoon characters. I did actually try for a bit of Bloom inspo as well, but it ended up being kind of a fail. I don't know, I just wasn't vibing with the overall outcome, but I thought I'd still throw it in here to show you guys that it doesn't always go according to plan. In the end, I don't know, there just felt something off about it to where it wasn't wearable for me personally, but it is kind of a good representation of some of the looks blended together that she wears in the early seasons. I don't know, maybe some of you guys will still like it or be able to take bits of inspiration from it, but for me, it just felt too costumey while at the same time not being a good enough costume, if that makes any sense.
Someone once told me the grass is much greener on the other side.
One of the most underrated shows from my childhood that even I let slip from my memory is As Told by Jinja, and when I went back to this immediately, I was like, how did I forget about this? I loved this show, and they actually do serve you a few different looks. They don't just stay in the same outfit for like an entire season. Jinja is my girl. She gives you some more oversized, cozy vibes with her outfits with like the baggy jeans. I decided to go for this overalls look because it was one that I did actually instantly recognize. It's actually just the same pair of overalls you've already seen in this video, teamed with a striped shirt underneath. You guys can go for any color combo you want. Her original one was some real fall autumnal colors.
And I paid a visit. While it's possible I missed it, it seemed different yet exactly the same.
I also wanted to try another character from the show, Courtney, because she reminds me of every Instagram it girl right now. She is so on trend with her little cardigans, cute colored tank tops, mini skirts, chunky sandals, just those early 2000s fashion goals. I love how flattering the blue and purple combo is, and teaming it up with the white is just a nice crisp look for spring summer season. This is another one of those looks that does not scream costume at all. Highly doubt that anyone would question you on it. We did have 3 totally Spies moments in the original video, but there was this one look from Alex that I have been dying to recreate, so we're slipping this in as a bonus look. A girl after my own heart in that sweater vest. Obviously she teamed it up with a plain pant. Cartoon characters are gonna be more simple when it comes to designs because obviously you're not really gonna wanna draw the intricate details, but my pants do have a floral pattern to them. Also, just wanna mention, I'm aware that it looks like this puke green color on camera, but that is not accurate to what it looks like in real life. It is more of a true green. The highlight for me though was her little teddy bear backpack. That was the cutest touch, and although I didn't have one to match, I do have my cute little bunny backpack here, so that's exactly what I threw on to finish the look. That wraps up today's inspired looks though. Let me know which ones were your favorite in the end, and of course, which characters you want to see next time. If you don't want to miss that next time, then also hit subscribe. Maybe you want to follow me over on Instagram as well, where I serve you some more recreations amongst other just generally cute looks. But yeah, I'll let you guys go. Bye!